Hi there, welcome to the Jess Project. I'm Jessica and today I'm going to make some Easter cards, and I pre-cut everything, I think, and the basis of these cards is going to be a whole bunch of 1¼ inch squares that I cut, and there's a ton of different ways you can put them. I'm gonna go for 7 today anyways. The first thing I'm gonna do is cut out some buddies. I have this stamped onto the cardstock already, and I'm just gonna punch them out with the punch. This is for my first card. I want to try and do a pinwheel, so this one is a 4¼ by 11, scored at 5½, and then I have a background layer and white that I'm just going to decorate on top of, and I think I'm going to stamp my greeting down here because I got, oh, it's 4 by 5¼ because I did this square, and I don't know if you can tell, but I embossed it with an embossing folder and in a gingham pattern. So that goes there, and I think it's 3¾ square, although it doesn't really have to be that big. And then I've got 8 of my 1¼ inch squares and a little piece that supposedly I should build my pinwheel with. And it's going to go like this. So I've got to put those on there, and then these ones go in between. So I'm nervous about sticking those down and then not being able to get the other ones in between. Well, the only way to do it is to go for it, I guess. Hopefully I can still have a bit of time to move things around and work. Now, you're not going to be able to see the backing, so I don't think that really matters too much. But I do want them to look nice together. I might have been better off actually to only use 2 patterns instead of 8, but I did not. So it goes sticking out in each direction, and then just like that, you have your pinwheel design. And I'm coming in a bit late on this one, obviously. Can't quite get that in there. There she goes. And I think that'll fit on my square nicely. And I also think that I want to, I'm gonna look in my brads and see if I have something to stick right in the middle there. Okay, so I think I'll do this little square guy. And there's my hole punch. That one is small. That one's a bit big. So I think I'll try this one first and see if that's okay. Oh, I can't get to the middle, so instead of doing that, I will have to get my I cannot find it. So much stuff, so little time. Okay. I don't know where I put my paper piercer. Right now, I'm going to stick that there, and I've got this one sitting here, so that's fine. I can use this one. And poke a hole in the middle. And see if I can get it through that hole. Sure, why not? So you just push it through. And then fold the ends back. And it's done. No problem. Okay, bring that back in. And I think I'm gonna want that to stand out. So I'm just gonna stick some of these little foamy dots, dimensionals on. Put that on here. Her. And just gonna put this on so I can make sure that I line up this little guy down here. Going to stamp. I think I'm gonna use my Memento Tuxedo Black for this one. Put it off to the side because I think I'll put a birdie on here too, because I don't think the bunny will fit. So hopefully that looks okay. I'll just use my little markers over here to color it in a little bit. Should be a bluebird. Yeah, I think that brings in the colors nicely. And I'm just using this tip very lightly and slightly off to the side, not pressing right straight down on it. so I don't bend it. I don't need a lot of pressure to get it colored in either. Okay, so this piece needs some stickiness. Since I already popped up the pinwheel on there, I'll just use some of this tape to stick it down. Actually, I will do that on this too. Put that down first so I can get it even and then place the other piece on top. I think it'll be a little bit easier that way. Get it lined up. Here we go. And is this the way that I want it? Sure. And there's my first card. Okay, card number 2 is just going to be, I think, about getting everything lined up nicely. I've got the same card base, slightly different color, and stamp a greeting on here. I think that'll fit. Easter treat for you. Should use the Stamparatus for this, but I'm too lazy to get that all out, but it would line up much better if I did that. And I should probably also stamp this on top of a little mat so that it gives a little cushion to get the ink in there better. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, that was noisy, sliding that block across my desk. So I think I didn't have enough to get every single one different. I had to use 2 over again. And I don't know if I have to have everything touching. I think I do. And I just have a little bit of an edge left over. Yeah, that looks about right. I'll use the white glue and hope I can make it even-ish. Okay. A little bit off from the side, a little bit down from the top. And then I'm gonna put this one beside it. And, you know, these things might not even be cut that great because they seem like they're not all identically the same size, and they're giving me a little bit of crookedness. It's not exactly even at the top there. Anywho, I'll keep going, keep trying. Just make it down the side here. Going off the screen, aren't I? Move up a little bit. Yes, I've made my space at the bottom A little bigger than it is at the top. I've messed them up, so I'm not sure what one I want next. That one, I think. It's good. And this one. This one. Try and shuffle that over a little bit still. I can see through. I can see the back. Oh no, mayday. Okay. Now, I could also go now and emboss this whole thing. Might make it seem a little bit more evened out, not such sharp edges kind of between the squares, but at the same time, I don't really want to. Nope, I don't think I'm gonna. Not going to. Just gonna leave it simple. Whoa! Everything's falling down. Okay, put that on there. These guys again. Now, shall I use a bunny? Oh, I never thought about that before, but now I kind of feel like it's a chocolate bunny. I'm so silly. Why didn't I even think of that? And I have some of these dots that might be a cool embellishment on there as well. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. There's some small ones on the sky. And need to use the edges of these guys too. Yeah, I'm gonna stick them right there. Okay, let me get my little multi-tool thing here. And pop a couple of dots. Ow. I don't think you could see that because it was off the camera, but I just stabbed myself. Ouch. Okay. So there is card number 2. Probably a good idea for one like this too to put some white on the inside for writing, because it's a bit dark. You use a black pen, I'm sure it would still work fine, or a marker, but put a little white on side and then it'll be nice and clear. Okay, for card number 3, I think I'll do this layout. Use a bit bigger of a thing and completely not have that square. So let me move that off to the side. I will stamp this with Happy Easter. Okay. And these, let me see. I don't think I want too much space in between them. I don't think I have enough room for too much space, but a little more than last time. I think I have to put the top and the bottom on and then try and squeeze those two in the middle. Do I dare? I will dare. Okay. Pretty close. I'm getting it there. And this one. Also quite close. Okay, there's just enough for a smidgen. A smidgen. A teeny tiny little bit of space. Have to stick out my tongue and concentrate hard for this one. Okay. Do I want the stripes that way? Do I want the stripes that way? I think up and down. Okay, almost done with these squares this time. So it is 7 or 8 if you want to fill in that last spot. I just didn't think it was necessary. Why does that one look so much smaller than the other ones? Okay. And stick that back. And put that down on the card. Hard to keep it also simpler by doing a more monochromatic look. Okay. Let's see, what have I got? Got some edge pieces that I've cut into smaller pieces to use them up. Don't want to waste any of that good dimensional property. Okay. Do I want a bunny on this one? Would it look weird? I think I like it. I think I like it with the bunny. But he doesn't want to be flat either. He wants to be a big bunny. Big 3D bunny. It's even harder to get these off when your nails break way too short. Oh, owie. And there he sits. Get those same dots out again. Sure, why not? Get a little guy up here. And there. Oh, these are hard to get off, these guys. And there. Might need to get some more tacky stuff. Maybe that would help. Okay. Card number 3 was pretty quick and easy. Could probably even, I don't know, add a bow or something like that, or some splatter. Maybe do something more to the background if you wanted to dress it up more. Yeah, so that's number 3. So card number 4, I'm gonna add this bit to it. So this is 2.5 square, and this is 2.25 square. And I'm going to put my littler squares around it. And you can tell I used a die cut to cut these ones. It's got a little like scalloped edge, I guess. So let's take that away for now. Put these sort of on. So I think these are a teensy bit smaller than 1.25. That's okay. I want to make sure everything is pretty even. It's not too bad. Actually, what I can do is pull out a ruler. And maybe I can sort of line it up. So that is taking in all about 1.25 inch space. And we've got 1, 2.5. And about 1.25. Okay. Go. And using the white glue again. Very handy for sticking these little pieces on and being able to move them around a tiny bit still. These were all double-sided papers, so I guess you can tell that I used both sides of the paper. Because it should coordinate anyways, right? Yeah. I think so. And they do, in packs of paper, often have a couple of the same design, same pattern in different colors. And it's got 2 stars. Move that over a bit if I want that lined up, don't I? Might have done a little boo-boo there. Because I want it to line up with the bigger square. But I messed up a little bit. Not too bad though. Okay, set that aside, and I'm going to, I don't know what I want to do for this one. Do I want to put a bunny on there? Or maybe I just want to stamp that right on there. Then put the bunny on. Put that towards the corner on a diagonal. I think, and we'll see how that looks. Well, I missed a little bit, but I'll live. And again, you could do something more for the background here. A little blending of colors, maybe some grass and sky, or something like that. Or even just a little bit of splatter just to add a tiny bit of interest so it's not quite so flat. I cleaned my cutter, but I think my blades need to be sharpened because I'm getting a lot messy edges on my paper. And I don't feel like distressing the whole thing so that it looks even. Dun, dun, dun. And I guess you also would notice that I did my base and my layer in different colors so that I can add the same color in this layer, so it's like peach white, peach white. Or else I would have had to, like, if I did peach peach, then I would have not wanted another peach and then a white, because I want that to, you know, stand out a little bit. Okay, bunny, let's get you on this card. And that is that for this sheet. It's empty. There we go. Card number 4. Yay. Card number 5 is going to be very similar, except I've got the square off on the corner, and it goes in a different direction than the other cards. And it's landscape instead of portrait. So we can do something very similar for this one. Get that lined up. Make sure everybody's got room. Looks good. Just gonna put this one on first this time, so I feel like that is a better idea. If I can get it on straight. If I can get anything on straight. Ooh. Okay. I like it when a plan comes together. If anyone knows where that quote is from, congratulations. You are very smart. Okay. Stick that down the base. Ooh, that one is almost going to cause me trouble, I think. And this all attempt that corner stamp once again. Hooray! I did it! Bunny. Hello, Bunny. And I've got another piece. Oh, I've got 2 left on there. But I actually do have another piece that I've already cut up. Lovely, lovely. Love not wasting. And that is card number 5. Here we go. It would look nice, a little collar of flowers. Okay, this one I'm going to try to put some on a diagonal. Actually, the next 2, I'm going to try and put the squares on a diagonal. So this one's going to be harder to make even. Let's see. I'm going to mark the middle, I think, of the card. And if I can like place this well in the middle, and I can build out from there. So middle of 5 1/4 is 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Grab a pencil. And then middle of 4 is 2. So there's my middle. See if I can plop it right down into the middle. Wish me luck. Okay. It's not like I can really see that dot. Underneath this, I probably could have gone, you know, and done my middle marks on the edges of the card, and then I would have been able to tell more better. More better English, please. Okay. Let's do this. Just go for it. See what happens. Which way do I want to put it? Looks good. Now I'll be very disappointed in myself if the top oh my gosh, I can't speak at all. Pieces touch the top, but these ones are so far from the bottom. So, the moment of truth. Yay! It's not right at the top. Good. I'm getting low on white glue here. Do the right side. Those don't match up very well. Sheesh. And this one here. This one down here, and I'm putting the glue on the edge so that I don't, stick it down to the table. I might be able to use those little pieces for something. After I trim them off. Should have been more of a corner to corner piece if it had worked out perfectly, but I think it overall was quite good. Now I'm gonna take some scissors, flip it over, and just cut right along the edge of my card to get that excess off. Nice long scissors work well so that you don't have to move them too much. Boom. Perfect. Those out of the way for now. And I will put that on my card base. And I'm going to, I didn't stamp on this? No, I did not. That didn't work out very well. Anywho. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do a bunny too. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Keep with the bunnies. Keep with the chocolate bunnies. We like chocolate bunnies. I'll put him on first so I know where I want to put the Happy Easter greeting. So I want them to overlap just a smidge, but not too much. I don't like to go overboard on the dimensionals either. A few, 2 or 3, usually enough. Sometimes you don't even need that much, I guess. Depends on how big your piece is that you're trying to stick down. We should try some of these dots again. What if I used white ones this time? Huh, where? Right there. So there is card number 6. And card number 7. Last one for tonight. Same idea, put in squares on a diagonal, but I'm gonna try and cover the entire thing. And I even have a plain white base this time. And I've messed everything up already. Okay, let me stamp this first and get that out of the way. Kind of crooked. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, look what I did. How did I manage to put black spots on my white card? I'm just going to take my little white chalk marker and draw over top of those. It'll be mostly covered up anyways with the background, but you'll probably be able to see the edge a little bit. So mostly concentrate there with my white marker. A little tip for you. Can do a bit more afterwards if it still needs a little bit of touch up, which it probably will. Okay. So this one is going to have it's gonna have two pieces to start off. Try to make them even. And then I can place stuff around it. Okay. Here we go. Just touch that right to the top and the corner of this other piece. And again, right at the top and touching corner to corner. If they were all truly exactly the same size, that would work best. But again, it is what it is. And I'm going to place that one at the top. And I've messed up my plan, so I think that one was to go there. This one there, maybe? Let me try and replace them and I'll see if it works. Probably should have made this a little bit smaller, I guess. The 4-inch wide size is not quite right for completely covering this card. It needs to be a little smaller so that the edges of those ones are right to the edge. But I'm sticking with this for now. Hee hee hee. Because that's just the way it is. can probably take some of these edges and finish it off afterwards anyways. So that's fine. And what was I going to do next? This one? I must have been going to put something down there, but it doesn't look like that matches. That doesn't match up. That doesn't match up either. Was I going to put that there? Did I run out of polka dots? Let me see here. I think I'm gonna pull out another piece. There we go. I don't know if I need to. I will pull out another. Maybe one for there, but that probably will cover it. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Okay. Onward. Okay, so there's that piece. Almost worked out really well. I'll recycle some of those scraps and keep some of those scraps for later if they're big enough. Let's put that onto card base. See if I can cover that up anymore. Yeah, sort of. Not bad. Okay. And let's get you all done up. And another sheet down. Totally empty. Yeah, I feel like you should go down at the bottom. And card number 7. So, let's leave them back out here. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed this video and come back again for another. Ta-ta for now. Bye.